Welcome back to the YouTube, guys. Now today I've got a very short, quick video. We have got a Hermès Dépêche bag that we're going to be dropping off to a VIP client, and I want you guys to come with me. So this client hit me up about 3 days ago. He was like, Jack, I need a new Dépêche bag. This is going to be going out to one of our clients in Dubai. I was like, no problem, bro, we can get that sorted. Literally made a few phone calls to some of our vendors out in London and also in Hong Kong, and that is where we source a lot of different Hermès products from. I hit him back. I was like, these are the colors, this is what's available, and I want you guys to come and drop off the Hermès bag with me to the client, and also just break down to you guys a little bit more about how we was able to source this bag from the supply chain that we work with and facilitate that to the customer request. So I'm going to break it down from A to Z, and I want you guys to come with me along the way. So I'll see you soon.
So Jack, just to let the people know, how do you normally try and find these people who are going to spend £10,000 on a bag?
It all comes down to positioning. So a lot of the time when we was younger and we was building this business, obviously we'd go and stay in nice places, and you know, we'd be in environments where we'd have these high net worth individuals to network with. So say if you're gonna go to London, go and stay in a fucking Holiday Inn in Mayfair, spend 60 quid, stay there the night, and then just go to a coffee shop in fucking Nobu, like, and then you can.
And how would you go across and speak to these people?
I'd approach them and I'd compliment them. I'd be like, look, yo, I love your Hermès bouncing sneakers. Where did you buy them from? And then that would then open up the conversation. Speaking of which, we've got our lovely receptionist. Say hi to the camera, Ness, even though you're leaving today.
Hello.
We're going to miss you, Ness.
I expect it. I feel very happy. No, you won't miss me.
Yes, we will.
We will.
I nag at you all the time.
But yeah, what I was saying is that everywhere at the moment, you can walk into any major city and you can find somebody wearing a designer product. With that being said, it all comes down to your confidence as an individual to go and have that conversation with that person. So I'm just going to ring the client now and just get an update. Give him an update on my ETA because we're meeting him near the airport. Yes, brother, you good?
Yeah, what you saying, bro? You good?
Yeah, all good. Just a quick one, bro. My ETA,
Go on, bro.
I'm going to be there for 12:13, bro. It's just a little bit further out.
Yeah, go on, sweet.
Are they still going to be there at 12:13? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. All right, bro.
All right, then, nice
Go
one,
on.
bro.
Saved you. Saved, bro. All right.
How are we going to upsell to this client?
Once you've got that audience there of clients who trust your service, they obviously want to make sure that they can then pair up a specific bag with then a pair of trainers. So what we'd usually do on Morley Trends is, when we then go meet the client, say on this Hermès bag, it's a Dépêche in grey, what we then do is meet the client and then give them like a catalogue before meeting them to say, oh, here are some of the bouncing trainers that will align with that bag. And then when we meet the client, obviously we then ask them, what are your thoughts on X, Y, and Z. The thing is, it's also remembering what the client's requirements are. Like if you know their birthday is at the end of this month, you're going to tailor like a birthday catalogue, knowing their best-selling brands.
Knowing where they are in the world is very important as well. And by that, what I mean is, if they're in Saint-Tropez, they're not going to want a new season Louis Vuitton jacket. So you need to be pushing the right catalogues to them. So sort of keeping that personal relationship and, not always having it business.
100%. People buy from people.
Yeah.
It's like when you first started reselling and you got into personal shopping, people wouldn't buy from you because you had cheaper prices. A lot of the time, especially with these high net worth individuals, they don't actually care about the price of the product.
Nah.
Even if it's an extra 10% on what a competitor's charging, they're buying because they know that they're going to get the best service from you.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%. With this client in particular, how much has he spent now over the last,
So this
3-4 years?
VIP client we're dropping off the Hermès bag to now has spent in the last 3 to 4 years over £200,000.
Easily.
And our margin on that £200,000 is easily over 20%. So just from that one client, we'll have made £40,000 in the last 3 years just from selling to them. With personal shopping, it's not just a one-time transaction. You're not always going to get that first-time payment from the client. You're going to get the lifetime value from them. So once they're through the door, as long as you've provided that best quality service, you're going to drop the item off. You're making arrangements to facilitate that great customer service. They're not going to go to anyone else. They're not going to want to shop with anyone else. What would you say has been the best-selling brand in our business recently?
Obviously, we had the big drop with Spider and Hellstar and them American streetwear brands, which have been very popular. But I think Goyard is it just always turns over.
I know.
Always, it's something that's popular and high in demand all year round.
We did something fucked with Goyard as well. So we started running paid traffic on Google onto shopping campaigns for specific keywords. So we'd do search term ads, and then we'd also do the shopping ads. We was getting a lot of customers who would come in to check out and buy the products, but they didn't actually then convert. So what we then did with the sales team is we said, right, well, any abandoned carts now that come through, we want to set up a webhook notification so that the second we have an abandoned cart, the internal team are then notified of the abandoned cart. So now what will then happen is we'll get a WhatsApp automation saying Jerry Thomas has just had an abandoned cart on a Goyard Belvedere bag. What we then do is get the sales team to ring the client immediately to say, hi there Jerry, hope you're doing well. Could see that you've just tried checking out on the website for a Goyard bag. You know, we just wanted to ring you up and give you an exclusive discount because you're a first time customer with us. I think how we need to adapt our e-commerce strategy now with the more and more clients who are coming through, especially on higher ticket sales, called personal shopping for a reason. It's that personal relationship.
You need that personal touch to it. The automations are great, but having that quick phone call and introducing yourself, and people remember that.
And our biggest spenders aren't coming on Google, spending there and then and repeatedly spending back on the website, as much as that's what we want to preach in the business. Clients like this now are the ones that have been spending with us for years and have that trust. You've got to think, any client who's going to spend 10, 20, 30,000 pounds on a Hermès bag, they need to have the equity with you as a brand. They're not going to just trust to spend that straight away.
And do you know what I'd say as well? I think it's called personal shopping for a reason, right? And people want that convenience. They don't just care about the discounts and getting the exclusive items. People like, you know, this client here, he just wants that convenient experience. Send a photo of a bag on Instagram, on WhatsApp, a platform that he's already using every single day, and then that's all he has to do. Send a photo, we do everything else, you know, deliver it, hand deliver it, find it, price it, package it, etc, etc.
But do you know what's mad as well? Like, a lot of the time people think that personal shopping means that you need to set up an Instagram page, you need to set up a TikTok, you need to have a website. Most of the revenue we have generated in this business has literally just come down to meeting people in real life, taking the phone number and sending the client options based on the stock that we've got available from our suppliers. So how we did it for this client, I'll break it down to you guys now. The client said, look, hi bro, I'm looking for a new Hermès bag. What would you recommend? Our team have then basically procured a catalogue where we've then basically took the best Hermès bags in the market that are trending, that we can see rappers wearing, we can see footballers wearing, and we've actually then even sent the photos of the rappers and the footballers wearing this particular bag and sent it to the client and said, you know, this is a popular selling model at the moment, what's your favourite colour? We then wait for the client to reply. He turns around and says, oh, I love this grey one. Right, no worries bro, let me get you the most competitive price in the market. What we'll then do is use our own supply chain that we've built over the past 4 to 5 years, and we will then locate this bag with the suppliers we work with. And then what we'll then do from the client is take a deposit from the client to secure it and make sure that we've got an initial upfront deposit just to lock it in. In this case study, obviously the bag was £8,350. We've then took a £1,000 deposit from the client just to say, you know, like, yeah, I'm locked in for it. We've then sent that deposit to our supplier to say, keep hold of it. We've then said to the client, look, it's confirmed, it's locked in. You know, we've still got £7,350 outstanding. We've then taken the payment upfront from the client, sent the supplier the payment afterwards, and we've made a very nice margin in between.
The importance of this, right, is it happened to me firsthand literally about a week ago. So me and Jack are going to Miami in around 3 months from now to set up some businesses out there. So obviously we need a revamp, right, of the wardrobe. And even though I'm dealing with fashion every single day, different items coming in, coming out, my brain just went dead. I couldn't think about what I wanted to buy, what outfits I wanted to put together. And that's when I went on, you know, like Pinterest and, you know, Instagram, and looked at different people and how they've styled it to take some sort of inspiration, right? And, you know, it just shows that even people like us who are dealing with this stuff all the time, it's quite hard sometimes to really, you know, think of something that would, these shoes with these shorts and, you know, this t-shirt with this bag sort of thing. And you have to take inspiration, and, you know, it helped me buy products. So if it's going to help me, it's going to help all these clients as well, taking inspiration when we're sending over these rapper fits and footballer fits and stuff like that.
And that's the thing, innit? It's like our Instagram, the way we treat our Instagram, and this is for any kind of person watching this who thinks, you know what, I want to start a personal shopping business. Your Instagram is your portfolio. That's where you will project best fits and the hottest products in the market that you know are trending. Morley Trends, if you go on our Instagram profile, you'll see that we're only posting the best fits, we're only posting the best products. For example, with how we've structured our feed now, you wouldn't really see us posting like a old school fit anymore, you know, like a Burberry set. That's not trending, and that's not what our customers want to see. Our customers want to see the latest Louis Vuitton. The customers want to see trending streetwear brands like Hellstar and Spider, because that's what they're familiar with now, and that's relevant to this modern day of fashion. At the start, you don't even need to build an Instagram profile. You can literally go out into your local town, position yourself somewhere where you're going to meet a lot of people who are wearing these designer products, go up to them and give them a compliment. For example, Ryan the other day was in our accommodation block, saw someone wearing, what was it, a pair of LV Runaways?
Yeah.
Went up to them, he was like, oh, yo, bro, I love the LV Runaways, where did you buy them? And the guy was like, well, you can tell him, what did he say?
He was like, oh, I've just, bought them from Louis Vuitton. Selfridges, round the corner from the office, paid full price. And, it's a conversation starter. Funny enough, bro, we're actually personal shoppers. Look, check the page out. We've styled this person, that person, this person. These are some of the things we've had in recently. Furthermore, on top of that, you just paid, £900 for them shoes. We could have got them you for £800. And we're having that one-to-one touch as well. And not only that, the exclusive bits that, you can't buy anymore, that are still very, very popular from like Virgil Abloh days and stuff like that, when he was a sort of creative director. And just that little compliment, people are going to always engage with you from a compliment. It's the exact same with sort of sales and any different industry. If you start the conversation by complimenting that prospect or that client, whoever it is, they're always going to reply back, unless they're a cunt. Right, that's when you realise that you don't even want that person as a client anyway.
What's the biggest sale you've ever done?
I wouldn't want to say the client, but if you follow the page, you might have a bit of an idea. But it was a couple chrome heart pairs of jeans, some grey wash ones and some blue denims. Took a couple Goyard bits as well. The total basket in that one transaction totaled to around sort of 26,000, to be fair. We made 5-6 grand just on that one order.
We didn't put any money up front
No.
into ordering the products.
No, it was just sending across, he tells us his sizes, tells us what brands he likes, sending the catalogue over, we've got this and that. It's just like a pick and mix, right? He's picking this. We took the wire, ordered it in, made the profit, and it was there the next day.
My biggest sale was for about 50k. It was on about 10 pairs of Hermès bouncing sneakers, about 10 pairs of B22s, about 5, 007, yeah. That's his code name, innit? We can't say his name, but probably like 45 racks. That was the biggest sale I did. We had to go overseas to go and shop for the client. So it's a great business. And we just want to scale up now. We want to be serving like our, high level VIP clients, everyday customers as well. That's what the Molly Trends website serves the purpose of. We want people to just go onto the website and be able to have the options to check out on the best products in the market. Just choose a brand, Louis Vuitton or Dior.
Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton or Hermès.
Hermès.
Hermès or Goyard.
Hermès.
Hermès or Hellstar.
Hermès.
Would you choose any other brand other than Hermès?
I would, but you haven't said it yet.
What brand?
Chrome.
Oh, Chrome, yeah, Chrome is cold, bro. Chrome is cold.
Chrome's the one. It's
Chrome's
so
cold.
hard to get, Equally so is Hermès, the exclusive bit. But I feel like Chrome just has that aura
Chrome
about it.
The thing is with Chrome Hearts as well, what most people don't know is that what they'll often do is they'll have core collections that they'll release and drip feed into the stores throughout the year. And they'll also have exclusive product SKUs where they'll limit the amount of products that are available. And when it's gone, it's gone. That's the impact Chrome want to have with their customers. Like there was a hat that came out recently, and the retail price on it was 700, and it was reselling for 1.3, 1.4k, and stores just kept restocking them like every so often. And as a reseller, like you could come into a platform like ours. We've got 1,100 people in our community now of suppliers that we work with to facilitate the growth of Molly Trends. You could literally go into our platform, resell these products the same day as long as you bought it from a store and you've got even personal connections in the stores. Like that alone is an absolute gem. Build relationships with these sales assistants in stores so that you get allocated the products. Every time you go into a designer store, you just save the number of the contacts that you spoke to, just for the sake of being told when new things are going to be coming out. But we're just pulling up to the client now, so we're going to plug up the bag, go back to the office, get fucking churning again. But big up the VIP client for copying it as well. I'm going to bell him up now and just let him know we touched down, and you guys can come with us. And we're going to do a quick product review as well. Actually, I think we should get out and show him a closer look at the bag, innit? Ryan, Defenders, cop or drop. That's pretty fire, G, I'm not gonna lie.
No, it is.
Those are pretty fire. She's got the urban.
Five-door
She's got the urban one, her, bro.
Yeah, but the 5-door. Big up Lenny Urban, innit? Big up Lenny.
G-Wag or Cullinan for the missus?
Holy bro, are you mad?
Urban Defender or G-Wag for the missus?
G.
Do you know what? This range that's about to go past now is also pretty fucking bad, boy, G. That's the new SVR that guy's hopping out of now. Yeah, there's a few fire whips here. This is actually a little lead gen spot, innit, bro, for clients. It's what we like, though. We like to be in places where we can find these people to sell to, because they're all gonna buy from us eventually. This weapon is the best bag I've ever seen personally.
The colour's nuts.
The colour is fire. Ryan, would you spend 10 racks on this? Well, just under 10 racks.
No. Do you know what I would
I
spend the money on
still
that?
wouldn't buy it.
You know the crossbody?
Yes.
That's
The crossbody bags are fire. Wow.
The shot that.
That is a shot and a half, that, mate.
Go on, style it then.
Are you mocking me, G? Because I'm still wearing Palm Angels in 2025, bro. Just in a X4M. I'm just stood outside the car with one of my boys.
Yeah. You'll be there in literally a few minutes.
Yeah, go on. No worries, buddy.
All right, man, bro.
See you
Sorry
soon.
about the way, just a bit of traffic, man. That's all it was, bro.
Nah, it's cool, man. It's cool. No worries, G.
All right.
Take care,
Nice
bro.
one, bro.
Bye.
Jack, the first thing you just said to her was, you know, I love the car. It's one of my dream cars to get. And, you know, straight off the bat, conversation starter. Thankfully, you know, it was a woman, and we had the bag we're dropping off. I guess it's not a surprise anymore for the video, but it is actually a Hermès bag.
And then I've just dropped her a WhatsApp now, yeah. She had the dog in the back of the rolls. So I just dropped her a message now, and she was like, oh, look at what food I bought him. So I just put, hey Sarah, it was so nice to meet you. Hope the dog enjoys his food too. So boom, that's a client locked in now. That's just gonna keep spending with us. Like, that's at a petrol station, G. Like what?
The fuck?
Like we're at a BP garage and we've just locked in with a client.
You know what I would say? It's not no ordinary petrol station. It's an M&S petrol station.
You good? For Guzzy?
See them inside there?
Yo, G, you good? They just pulled up now.
You see them?
Yeah, just pulled up now. Go on. Safe, bro. See you in a bit, G. Safe, bro. Love for that as well, bro. Thank you, bro. Take care, G. Thank you. Take care. So, client's all patterned, all locked in. He sent his driver, so wasn't able to pass it him himself. Usually I'd have a good chat with the client, just have a bit of a catch up about life, but sometimes these guys are busy, you know what I mean? People who are spending £10,000 on a bag ain't got the time to come and pick it up themselves a lot of the time, so yeah. We locked him in nicely. I wanted to give him a little bottle of champizzle in it, but when I next go to Dubai, I'll take him out for some food in it, and we'll look after our clients. So back to the office now. Go run up some more orders and just get absolutely fucking sending some cash straight in the bank, boys. Get to work, repeat, we go again. No.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed the video, and we hope you learned a little bit more about how personal shoppers actually make money. A little bit more about client acquisition, a little bit more about behind the scenes of our companies. And if you want to start a personal shopping business, I'm going to attach a link below so that you guys can register through our program. You can submit an application. You can speak to our mentorship team to see if we can find any synergy with you as a candidate. And yeah, there's no harm in learning a bit more about our platform and you know, how we run shit up. So we're going to go say hi to the team now. Here's Charles. Say hi. Hi. Come through to this side. We then have operations, marketing, and tech. This vlog's fire, by the way. These are the unproductive two out of the bunch. Mission complete. Back to getting some sales in. We've got a full reload as well on Morley Trends at the moment of some new stock as well. So we're now going to get straight back to work, hit up the same clients again, just broadcast stock out. You don't actually need stock in hand to start this business because people like us provide the content so you can go market these products. So resellers room, Morley Trends, vlog in and out.
Don't look so like, it's just gotta look natural with her.
Nice. Peace out, G.